You know, I swear, this game, it actually might end up being Microsoft's Last Guardian at this rate. Okay? Now, we're just going to break this down. We're going to talk about it. I don't really have the energy to even so much as attack this game because something tells me I won't see this game at all to have that luxury with any of you. Something tells me none of us will have that luxury of actually enjoying this game from the way things are going. So, whatever. Let's just have a look at this, okay? Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3, last time I checked, it came out from the Xbox executives' mouths, right? They said that the reason why Crackdown 3 did not launch this year in 2018 was because they did not need it, right? That's what they said. They didn't need it. Yet, we're right here, okay? This news just comes out saying that the game still needs more work. But my thing is this. Didn't you say that the game, y'all didn't need it? Whatever, right? Then you tell us that the game was done, pretty much, that y'all were ready to launch it. Hell, they even had the confirmed date, remember? It was going to come out on that said day, but then they said, oh, you know what? Nah, we didn't need it. We're going to push it to 2019. See what I'm saying? It's so much shit going on with this game. It makes you wonder, is this game even going to launch, period? And at the end of the day, do you even care about this game? That's another good question. I'm going to leave that for the chat. Do any of you care about Crackdown 3? And it possibly not dropping for the Xbox. Because I'm telling you right now, if they're trying to push this, if they are really trying to push this because they got nothing from these new studios that they just bought, obviously they got nothing, right? Obviously they got nothing. But if they're really trying to like push this game throughout the years, right, until they get to this new Xbox, and then they want to launch it as like a launch for the new Xbox, that's ridiculous. That's a joke by itself. It's a joke. Because ain't no real Xbox dude gonna go, oh, okay, yeah, we got the best launch exclusives for an Xbox in the history. It's like, no, you don't. How long have you been waiting for Crackdown 3? And you mean to tell me you're gonna be looking forward to playing this on a new Xbox? No, of course not. This game should already be out. This game should already be out, man. It really should. It's ridiculous. Forza just came out, you know what I'm saying? Enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy that. But Forza just came out. You know, I'm enjoying the game. It's all right. Not a bad game. But still, like, come on, man. How many excuses can you take from this game? Like, what's next? Seriously, what's next? Oh, they couldn't get the cloud to work, right? So the destruction ain't going to work. Now, speaking of destruction, you had Phil Spencer talk about the destruction. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be real with all of you. If you're a real Xbox supporter, I would not take anything Phil Spencer says to heart anymore. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. This is the same man that told you that your hype killed Scalebound. This is the same man that told you that y'all or we didn't need Crackdown 3 in 2018. This is the same man that's telling you what you don't need, but he's not telling you what you need. Or actually, let me rephrase that. He does tell you what you need. He says, I understand the problem in our first party, yet he'll tell you when those first parties get close to launch that you don't need it. So how is this dude changing anything? And I know it's not Phil Spencer's fault for the most part. It is a board of directors type of thing, right? He only can do so much. Even though he's the head of the game division still, he only can do so much. He only can work within his power that he's given. It's not like he runs Microsoft where he can put a shit ton of resources directly towards gaming. But I'm sorry, Phil, I'm sorry. This... As much as I don't want to say it, the Xbox One X was a waste. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. It was a waste. There's nothing that is taking out like the potential of that console. And if and look, come on, let's be real here. Because one thing I've noticed every time I say this about the Xbox One X, you always have these people come out the woodgates, right? That you've never seen before, that claim that they're putting X amount of hours to their Xbox, right? That claim that they own their Xbox, they're playing them, they're doing X amount of things. Yet you go to these dudes' accounts, right? They're not even playing their Xbox. They're on Netflix. They're on YouTube on their Xbox. So you mean to tell me you have the world's most powerful YouTube player? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because let me tell you, man, you guys are not playing games. You're contradicting yourselves. You had dudes saying, oh, we don't care about backwards compatible games. We don't buy new consoles for old games. But here they go hyping up backwards compatibility. Like, come on, man. It needs to stop. It really needs to stop. It really does need to stop. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. It really is. More love is going to PC than it is in the Xbox brand. More love is going to PC. And they're trying their damnedest to push you to PC because that's what they want. This is done deliberately. I'm telling you guys, this is all done deliberately. They want to push you to PC with every fiber of their being because they want to be Steam. Or better yet, they want to work with Steam to maximize that profit. They want to have these games come to Sony. They want Sony to follow suit so all games can be like that. But unfortunately, Sony gets the trend. They know traditional consoles need to exist. But again, will they exist? Only time will tell. It all comes down with these next-gen consoles. We already see Microsoft testing the waters with a streaming-only console plus a traditional one. And, of course, you got Sony, who's coming out with a traditional one. Now, some people are suggesting that Sony might come out with a streaming one. Do I believe it? No, but I wouldn't put it past Sony. Let me tell you why. Because they're in the market. It's all a market here. They're in the battle of the market here. They're in the battle of gaining territory. If Sony gets it, hey, they'll get it. If Microsoft doesn't, hey, Microsoft don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they're about. Nintendo's Nintendo. It's like, those who mess with Nintendo will continue to mess with Nintendo. But this game, I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. And, as I look at this game and I think back, right? When I think back, Microsoft, again, they claim they put $1 billion into these 5 studios. Okay, 5 studios, $1 billion. Compulsion Games, The Initiative, Playground Games, Undead Labs, right? Come on. If you got $1 billion into these games, $1 billion, there needs to be something to show for it. And I'm not saying you got to come out the woodgate, right, with immediately after purchasing the games. No. See, that's not fair. But I'm saying there needs to be some rumors, some speculation, something coming out on the internet. There is nothing coming out from Microsoft Studios. Nothing. There's no rumors. There is no rumors related to games being developed or coming out. But you know what is coming out, though? Mouse and keyboard support. Crossplay nonsense. Oh, wait, we can't use crossplay against Sony no more because Sony said yes to Fortnite. And that might transition to more games getting crossplay. So now we have to fall back. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You notice how Aaron Greenberg's not saying X gonna give it to you anymore, is he? Of course not. Of course not. You notice Mike Ybarra is quiet on Twitter, right? See what I'm saying? Talking about controllers. It's ridiculous. And this is not a hate. This is the basic facts right here, man. This game might not even drop this generation. Are you okay with that? Seriously, are you okay with that? Are you okay with being told that it's coming out this day, right? You get to that day, or you get 2 days closer, closer to this day, and they move it back to another year. And then you get to that day again, and it gets moved again, to eventually they go, you know what? It's going to be next gen. Are you okay with that? Of course you're not. No, of course you're not. If Sony was to do that with The Last of Us, the internet would melt. If Sony was to do that with Ghost of Tsushima, the internet would melt. See what I'm saying? If Capcom was to do some shit like that with Resident Evil 2 remake, after getting you guys hyped up for it, and you get to that release date, and you're about to go grab it, right? Oh, sorry, they pushed it back. Yeah, it's not coming out this year. It's coming out next year with the PS5. What do you think the internet's reaction is going to be? Same thing. This isn't nobody painting a negative picture for Microsoft. This is Microsoft painting the negative picture for us. They don't care. They don't care. And that's just the facts. That's the facts. Somebody might call this a bash. It's not really a bash. It's the basic facts here. They're not doing anything. So I don't know when this game's going to launch. And tell you the truth, I don't think anybody cares at this point. I really don't. I think everybody's fed up as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If it does launch, it'll launch. It'll launch. You know what I'm saying? And when it does launch, we will see what the fuss is about. But as of right now, I don't see what the fuss is about. I really don't. And I don't think it will launch this generation. But hey, if it does, we'll be right here, square one, to talk about it. But as far as this game's concerned, this is clearly not on Microsoft's priority list. It's not. They don't care about you Crackdown fans. They never will at this point. They don't. And if you think they care about you, okay, how about you tell me the confirmed release date for Crackdown 3? Because not even your Lord and Savior, Phil Spencer, gave you a confirmed release date for this game. He said February 2019. That's not a confirmed release date. No actual day, just a month. I'm sorry, but since when did we start going by months here? We go by a month, a day, and a time for these games. Do we not? Do we not? So if Phil is going to do this, right? If Phil really cares, he really cares about Xbox, right? He believes Xbox is in his DNA to make better. Then these things will be addressed, and you will have this game. You should have had this game by now. But again, something tells me it ain't gonna happen. So that's it, man. That's it. That's all I gotta say. All right, I ain't about to go off on this. I'm not. I'm just being upfront. Like the video, you know what to do. Subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see y'all later, man. Y'all be good. Deuces.